In the history of world aviation, there are many examples of aircraft that have been likened to technological wonders, but not entered mass production. And the Soviet Union had such a wonder, the Sukhoi T-4. As a move to respond to the US XB-70, the Soviet Union launched at least 2 programs in response. One was the Mach-25 Foxbat, a high-speed interceptor to deal with the Valkyrie. The other was the Sukhoi T-4, which bears a curious resemblance to the Valkyrie. And like Valkyrie, Sukhoi has created an incredible plane, but now only kept in museums. In 1961, the Soviet Army organized a competition to create a high-speed long-range aviation complex to reconnaissance and destroy surface targets, with a range of at least 7,000 kilometers. The main mission of the aircraft was strategic scouting waters and destroy potential enemy carriers. Pavel Sukhoi Design Bureau won against Andrei Tupolev, the king of heavy bombers. Pavel Sukhoi proposed a supersonic bomber project with a takeoff weight of more than 110 tons, capable of reaching speeds of 3,000 km per hour at an altitude of 20 to 25 km, with a range of more than 6,000 km. In December 1963, the Soviet government approved Project T-4, also known as Project 100. To meet these requirements, the aircraft had to be completely different from all the long-range bombers at the time. The airframe was made mostly of heat-resistant titanium alloy, and stainless steel can withstand temperatures up to 330 degrees. The designers opted for a no-tail scheme with large main wings and small corners near the nose, in front of the main wings. The nose of the aircraft is lowered to provide visibility during landing and takeoff, as well as when the aircraft was flying at subsonic speeds. At supersonic speeds, a periscope was used for forward viewing when the nose was retracted. The T-4 was operated by a crew of 2. It measures 44 meters long, wingspan of 22 meters, height of 11.2 meters, empty weight of 55.6 tons, and maximum takeoff weight of 135 tons. Several super advanced electronic equipment complexes at that time were installed on the T-4, including navigation, observation, and reconnaissance, and 2 radar stations. Of course, the aircraft was equipped with an aerial refueling system. As a long-range supersonic strategic bomber, the T-4 was expected to perform missions at supersonic speed. In response to this requirement, experts created RT-3641 afterburning turbojet engine. 4 engines were located under the fuselage, with 157 kN each. Experts also built new weapons for T-4, including the KH-45 supersonic anti-ship cruise missile and the Molniya missile. The KH-45 missile is believed to be able to reach speed of Mach 5 to Mach 7 and have a range of 500 to 1,500 kilometers. In addition to cruise missiles, the T-4 could carry bombs. Development of the T-4 required massive research effort to develop the technologies necessary, including the manufacturing technologies to machine and weld the materials necessary to withstand sustained Mach 3 flight. Nearly 600 patents or inventions are attributed to the program. The first flying prototype was finally completed in the autumn of 1971. Work continued on an additional 3 airframes through 1975. In 1974, the Ministry of Aviation Industry ordered work suspended on the T-4 project, which was officially scrapped on December 19, 1975. There were several reasons for the T-4's failure. At first, the military's requirements changed with the arrival of the Tupolev Tu-160. Second, the Sukhoi Design Bureau received the task of developing their traditional aircraft, the future Su-27 heavy Mantron fighter. Third, and perhaps the most importantly, the T-4 project produced with titanium turned out to be too expensive. The only one is 101 on display at the Air Force Museum in suburban Moscow. My video about Sukhoi T-4 ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.